Hello everyone, my name is Akshay Kumar Dattatreya Bhagat and today is 12th of February 2022 and it's my original video. So our today's topic is the difference between different while, do while and for loop. So we will begin with our topic. So first of all, so what is this while, do while, for loops? So these are the iterative statements. Means we can call it as looping statements. In this, when we are having repeated tasks at that time, uh, suppose we have to do uh, coding in iterations. So at that time, we use these looping statements. These are come under control statements. That is looping statements. So if we take an example, so suppose we have to fill one bucket of water. So by pouring uh, with mug, we fill repeatedly with mug till the bucket is being full. After the bucket has been full, at that time we stop it. So we can call it as the repeated task. So for that sake, so like this, we are having looping statements. Looping statements that is for, while and do while loop. So we will see each of them. So first of all, for loop. So for loop is an entry control loop. Its syntax is we are using keyword for, and then in parenthesis we are giving the initialization, then the condition and increment or decrement, and then the block of statements. This is the syntax of the for loop. Again, our next is uh, do while loop. So do while loop is the syntax of do while loop is first in first iteration the in do statement, the uh, program has been executed, and again that the condition is checked after the program has once executed, and if condition is true, then the loop continues, else the loop exits. But it is we can say the do while loop as an exit control loop. And again, our third one is while loop. The while loop is again entry control loop. Um, just the syntax of while loop is first we do initialization before having a loop. Then after initialization, we give the while condition. So in while we use a keyword while, and again in parenthesis we give the condition just, and the increment or decrement we give in the block of statement. So these are the our three control loops. So basically, if we look, the difference between these three loops are the for loop as for loop is an entry control loop. Then again, the do while loop is an exit control loop. Again, the while loop is an entry control loop. Again, the difference is its syntax is having in for loop. We are initializing uh, initializing the code, initializing our block of statement, then we are giving conditions and increment or decrement. This is done in starting at the for loop, and again the block of statement. So this is for loop, and again the do while loop is, and the syntax of do while loop is we initialization is done first of do while in do while the first of all the block of first at first the the program has been run, and after that the condition has been checked. So the syntax of it is first of all we will use keyword do, then our block of statement which has to be executed, and then our condition, whatever we are having the condition, that we will use in while loop. So this is do while loop, and it is an exit control loop. So again, the difference is for when we are having repeated task, like we have to perform some tasks repeatedly, and first of all we have to check the condition. At that time we are using for loop or while loop. But when we have to execute the program once, then we are using do while loop. Um, if we are having menu like programs, at that time we are using do while loop. So this is the difference between for while and do while loop. Thank you.